I'm gonna call this one an epic comeback, and I fucking hate the word epic. It's so overused, but that's just what this one is. Right. It's a long match, and we were losing for almost all of it. Well, let's put it this way: I was losing for almost all of it. I had to go Crystal Lane. Jesus, didn't expect to see all three starting up front, but hey, that's the way it went. I had to go Crystal Lane because Cruel, who actually played okay, insta-locked weapon Cruel jungle, so and Lyra went Lyra pretty much straight away. So right off the bat, this this Skye is weapon power, which I think is better in the lane. But I didn't want to go double weapon power because it would have been, as they say, too easy for the enemy to defend. That was just the turret got that. I'll just take credit for it, whatever. I was relatively confident that if I could 1 versus 1 the Skye and stay close in gold, then I should have an advantage, because as long as there's not minions everywhere, I just think Crystal Power is a little better. But if you can stay surrounded by minions or other meat shields like Grace, then weapon power is a choice, of course. I decided to go 2 crystal bits because I wasn't going to try to outfarm this weapon power Skye. I was hoping to just to bully her and then take what's left of the minions while she's healing. But let's not forget, the enemy has a Taka, so I cannot be that brave. So yeah, our Cruel really didn't do much farming, spent a lot of time in the lane. I'm not sure why. Always afraid of insta-lockers. Not so much their skill, but their strategy. Again, finished with a pretty good ratio. a very heavy lane game, this match. Just everyone in the fucking lane here. At the start of the match, I was telling this Cruel get back into the jungle, but the enemy spent a lot of time in the lane, so around now I kind of stopped minding him there. Like right now he's the only one guarding this turret, so who am I to complain at this stage? You know? I'm surprised he can't see him. Maybe he could. Just couldn't. Oh Jesus, I missed bad there. And I have Frostburn, so I was hoping just to slow him down. Lyra put that fucking, what's it called, whatever her heal is called, in some very rare places. There's another example, I think. I'll show it to you again, I mean, when it happens again. Or just places you wouldn't think to put it. I don't use it that much, but that's not bad, like. But there's other times. Actually, with the exception of me, this is a pretty good team for dealing with Taka. And Lyra's Beast ups most of his, well, his two abilities that do damage. Fuck, I couldn't get him. Let's see. If she'd ended that early, I might have caught them. I decided not to keep pushing and spend some of the gold. I have 1200. I want a reflex block. I got it, and that's pretty much all I got out of it. I wanted it. So they're definitely pushing harder because our turret is half fucking dead, but it wasn't really what I was expecting. I was expecting to be able to bully this Skye more. Not out-farm her, but push her back. At least early to mid-game, but we're getting to mid-game now. So she can easily do as much damage as me. What does she have? She has a... Why did she get Tension Bow? Can anyone explain that to me? I didn't think that was a good thing for her. But I really was expecting the turret to do a bit more damage here. Well, the other one's dead. Like, why there? Obviously I'm running away, you know. So I'm trying to get back into it to stop that from killing me, but it was too late. And Taka's mortal wound. It's a sound play by Taka, get a bit of health before returning and take some of our farm. But I couldn't really complain. I mean, I'm not getting too many kills, or Cruel is, so... I just think a good Cruel player would have returned to the jungle by now and prevented this Taka from getting this much of our jungle. Or any amount of our jungle. He's gotten both health treads. I always love fighting other Skies. That's one thing I'll miss when I get into the draft, I guess. If it ever happens. I'll not be able to have a battle against another Skye. Would have been nice if I had gotten that kill. Oh well. So we managed to push back a turret. And if I remember correctly, that's the last turret we got for like the next 10 or 12 minutes. So, Jesus, I hate Taka. Geez, that's a great name that enemy Taka has. Just Dick, please, thank you. I hope you're a woman. I just, love women that love Dick. But they're so hard to find. Well, maybe they're not hard to find. I just can't find any. Be shocked if I survive this. Yeah. So right now I both look and feel like a liability. Definitely. I'm 1 and 3. Cruel is 4 and 4. Lyra is 2 and 2. So it's just not looking too good for me. Looks like my strategies, or well, what I was thinking. Once I realized the team I had, the plan I had made, but just wasn't working. I was feeling bad. Just decided not to pursue Taka. All 3 of my health. Oh well. Maybe I should have, but I just decided not to. I was scared here that Taka was going to come up sooner. And he did come up, but I know after Cruel dying, he was going to be up quickly. Just not able to connect. And B was on cooldown, so fucking minions killed me here. Minions. So I'm really feeling terrible at this stage, like Jesus. My team must think I'm useless. They're probably, well, they were polite enough not to ping me, but like I didn't feel too good about myself at this stage. I think this was another mistake. Like, I don't think I even killed her here, and I have such an advantage. Or did I kill her? No, I ran away because Taka's there. I think I died again here. Yep. Just, I knew they were coming that way, and I couldn't get away. So things are really going pear-shaped. I'm 1-5. Cruel, who I'm doubting as a player, has a much better ratio than me at 7-6. And or support has a better ratio than me at 2-5. So they're going for the Kraken, which rightly they should be. But a Cruel does not manage to survive. So here we come, and like, it's over if we don't get it, right? Or so I managed to, by the grace of gods, did I kill him? No. I killed something here. Did I do? I must have done something. No, I ran like fuck. So enemy has a Kraken, so game over, I'm thinking. Just game over. And they get the crystal. There was no point in me going down there versus the three of them, right? Unless I'm much better than all three of them, which clearly I'm not. Just Dick, please, thank you. Nice name. Just slow him down, not really interested in doing much more. So thankfully this Taka was so focused on doing damage to the turrets that I managed to kill him. My biggest fear was a Taka, so I did decide to go Slumbering Husk just to take some of the edge off of his burst damage. The Sky was weapon power. Even though the Sky was good, I felt like I should be able to keep my distance from her. Taka, not so much. So I'm Shatterglass, Frostburn, and building towards Broken Myth, because the entire enemy has... Oh, well, Taka doesn't. Maybe I should have gone Dragon's Eye. But no, I don't regret getting the Broken Myth, because I've seen 2 reflex blocks on the enemy. So I think it was a right choice. But I might have been more fearsome against Taka without it. So I think I get bursted here. Bursted. Fucked. Just fucked. Cruel is focusing on the enemy with the least amount of health, but that doesn't mean she actually has the least amount of health. And you see the health bar at half, but it's a character that has a lot of health. Then that still might be more health than, or probably is more health than the carry. So I don't know. I know I died, but if Cruel was focusing on Sky or Taka, that's a... No, it was a miss. It was a nice play though. Nice try. Then I mightn't have died there. That's all I'm trying to say. So are we aced? No, we're not. But I'm looking for this Taka. I can't find him because he's... just as he comes out, too late. So yeah, here we go. This is a bad loss for me, where I thought I might have a chance. Oh no, maybe it's later on. Oof. Get away. Yeah, no, this is where I made a mistake. It wasn't actually as bad as I thought it was. I thought we were at even health when it happened. I knew I wasn't going to get away, but I thought I might have had a chance of killing her, but it didn't happen. So things are really ugly. I'm 2-7. Our Cruel is 7-7, and our Lyra is 2-7. And although their Sky is only 2-2, she's clearly outplaying me. Just has a better build for the lane anyway. But it's pointed to get back into the base. Don't be going for this kill. You got it though. So I got Catherine, and the whole time I'm just trying to get these and be forward. Be forward. Catch up to the Sky. I think her boots are exhausted, and her block is exhausted. She's at half health. I could just catch her. So, be ahead. But there just wasn't enough targets to be ahead far enough. And one last ditch effort at slowing her, and I didn't get her. We went for this turret. Had to get it. Had to get it. So, we have only one turret left, and they, to this point, have had 4. So it's still looking bleak, even though we're in a decent position here. And I'm just pinging, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Her Cruel was good and aggressive there. Maybe overly aggressive, really. Oh, Jesus, I missed. But we managed to survive. Or Grace didn't. So I still thought this was game over. So someone died here, I think. I think this saved us. Yeah. So instead of me dealing with Taka and Sky, I'm dealing with, or Taka, Sky, and Grace, I'm dealing with just Grace and Sky. And Sky is at less than half health. So I wasn't pushing too hard for this Kraken, just more making sure they didn't get it. I seen that she missed with her A, so... yeah. So I went for her. And here she's hiding behind the Kraken. A good Sky player. Got a lot of health back from Grace here, but I think eventually I got her. I'm not sure if I did. No, I think they retreated. Yeah, all 3 of us are here, so they... Oh, I did get her. But I guess she had to go for that because they were about to lose a Kraken. Right. So, what a turn of events. There's Taka. Seen him there. The guy, he ran away. So I have almost full build. Except I don't have Aegis. And I do have my Crystal Infusion, so I'm pretty happy right now. Well, a lot less depressed than I was 45 seconds ago. So we stick together. Everyone's smart, they don't engage the Taka until the turret is killed. I managed to finish what Cruel started. See how much more confident you can play when Taka is not on the board. So here we go. Grace has a ton of health back, but I think I get her here. Or someone gets her. Missed you. I was going for the double kill there, but I didn't get it. Just lads, if that's not a comeback, I don't know what is. I really think the enemy deserved to win it. But that's vainglory. I don't know if they even get these after a replay, but I have to do it because I thought everyone played pretty well.